Young building has been around for almost a century, and with it comes a lot of history. Rumors that it's haunted have spread from year to year since Camosun College came into existence in 1971. Now, some of us don't believe in ghosts, but I talked with a few who say they've seen or heard something in the Young building that seemed out of the ordinary.
On the hillside slope, there were two burial grounds, it was reported, for the original jail for Victoria. And while it's never been proven, there was a possibility that there might be some burials in the front lawns of the building here. We know that definitely there were people buried from the jail at Willis School, at the bottom of the hill, let's say. That's about all I can say about that aspect of it. For the rest, it has been a normal school, and it has been a college campus, and I've been here since the day we opened. So, as a school, I don't know of any untoward happenings, other than the thing was over-constructed and overbuilt and over-designed, and who knows, perhaps somebody got stuck in the concrete and we don't know about it.
Behind me is the historical Young building. It was built in 1914 as a school. During World War I and II, it was used as a hospital. Now, there are many creepy elements about the building which have led to rumors that it's haunted. Downstairs in the basement, next to the boiler room, are service tunnels which lead over to the Ewing building. The first floor was used as a morgue and dissection lab, and upstairs on the third floor were operating rooms. We'll be talking to students and staff about what they say were ghostly experiences. So Christian, have you had, in all of your time here at the Young building, any experiences that were rather strange that you might attribute to a ghost at all?
Yes, Chantel, I actually have one. I only have actually one really good ghost story. What it was is about last year, I was in the Young building on the top floor. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, completely by myself, and I was just walking down the hallway towards Master Control. And the room at the very end, of course, is room 300.
Which is a classroom.
Which is a classroom. And I'm walking down, strutting along, doing my strut, and I look, and the door just goes, and starts to open. And it just starts to open, and it's completely dark in there, and I'm thinking, okay, well, this is kind of odd, in a scary kind of way.
Did you know you were the only person there?
Oh, yeah, I knew I was the only one there. And so I was like, okay, well, this is dumb. I'm just going to go up to that door. I went up to the door, I went into the room to see if there was a breeze or something, and all the windows were shut. So I thought, okay, this is odd, so I shut the door. You know, didn't think too much of it. Went into Master Control, which is just like not too far from there, and I opened the door, and as I'm walking in, I could hear the door opening again, you know, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, this is, you know, I'm like, gosh, you know, this is just crazy, you know. So I left, and I went to the door again, and but this time actually I heard a noise. I heard something like fall, so that was kind of scary. So I went to the door, and I'm like, okay, this is getting creepy. And plus there's like weird noises in the air you can hear and stuff, so you know, I'm getting pretty, you know, scared. So I shut the door, and as silly as this was, there was a desk nearby, and I put the desk in front of the door.
Just to make yourself feel better?
To hold it or whatever, and I felt safer. I felt that if I hold that door shut, whatever odd entity might be in that room will not be able to get through the cracks or whatever.
Do you have any ghost stories about the Young building, Josh?
I don't know if this is a ghost story because I don't really believe in ghosts, but I was in the developing lab upstairs, and I was doing some prints, and at the same time I was listening to the radio, and the radio went kind of dead for a bit. It was kind of like a bit of dead air, so to say, and I heard a couple people talking, and I thought it was like in the room, so I was like looking around and stuff like that. So then I was like, whatever, right? And next day I was listening to the radio again, just like at a lower volume, and doing some prints and stuff, and I heard someone laugh. That was like really weird. It's kind of like a
And when it went out and then you heard the voices, that couldn't have been someone on the radio who forgot to turn their mic off?
Could be, but like it sounded kind of like it was in the room.
And then it happened again. Well, and you don't really believe in ghosts, so what do you think it could have been?
I don't know. Could be anything.
Yeah. So Clint, you spend a lot of time up on the third floor in the recording studio area, and I understand that a few interesting or strange things have happened to you.
Yeah, there's been a few things. Well, the first one wasn't in the recording studio, and this is the one that freaks me out the most. Is one morning I came to work early, around 8 a.m., and there was nobody else on the floor, no one anywhere. And if you know me, if you know my ritual in the morning, I have a bag, and I come in, and I open up my bag, and I take my day timer out and set my day timer on my desk. And then I usually go into the radio station and start doing all my morning sort of routines and stuff. So one morning I did this. I came up early, about 8 a.m., no one around,